When I was a young girl, I often dreamed of owning my own business. I just knew that one day I would grow up and own my own bookstore. At that age, I did not realize how difficult it was to own your own business. As I grew older, I began to understand the hard work and difficulty that entrepreneurs go through. This realization causes many potential business owners to shy away from opening a business. To many, owning your own business will only remain a dream. Yet, there are others who will take a chance and are successful business owners. Roy Edgman is one of those that pursued his dream. Hello, my name is Haley Smith. This is the PowerPoint presentation for MGMT 4703 Entrepreneurship, Week 3, Assignment 2. Let me introduce you to Edgman Car Care and its owner, Roy Edgman. Roy Edgman has been working on machinery for the majority of his life. He always had a special interest in machinery. He grew up on a farm and became very skilled at fixing tractors, farm trucks, and other farm equipment at a young age. Later in life, he went on to work as a mechanic, where he focused on large tractors. I believe he said he worked for John Deere. Roy enjoyed his work, but he always wanted to be his own boss. He struck out on his own and opened his business. Roy has been in business for many years. He primarily works as an auto mechanic now, but he is always willing to work on just about anything. He has worked on mowers, four-wheelers, tractors, trailers, cars, and many other things. He does all of this while being the only employee at Edgman Car Care. His shop is at his house in the country, right outside of the town of Blanchard, Oklahoma. The first question I asked Roy was, were you nervous about starting your own business? His answer was, no. All those years of working on the farm made me believe in myself. I always knew that I wanted to be my own boss. I had the drive to make it on my own, so I did. During this question, Roy emphasized the importance of having the drive to be successful. He mentioned multiple times that it can be very difficult to own your own business. But if you are determined, you can be successful. In his mind, the idea that his shop may not be successful never entered into his mind. The second question I asked Roy was, did you go into debt to start your company? He answered, no, I had saved up enough money to self-finance my own business. Roy literally built his own house with the help of his father, brothers, and friends. And his shop resides on that same property. He saved up enough resources to be able to go into business for himself without involving a loan or any type of credit. Roy does not like the idea of debt and advises to steer clear of it whenever possible. He mentioned having patience is key here. You can save up enough money, but you have to be patient. I then asked Roy, how do you promote your business? Roy promotes his business entirely through word of mouth. He does not do any type of formal advertising. Roy has built a reputation in town for being a great mechanic. When people have trouble with machinery, Roy's name is often mentioned as a possible solution. Roy simply tries to take care of each of his customers and do the best job he can every single time. If you work hard, treat people right, and do high-quality work, the business will promote itself. The next question was, what is the hardest part about owning your own business? Roy joked about having a terrible boss that caused him to work way too many hours, which is funny because Roy is his own boss. Roy has not been able to find reliable employees throughout his years, so he always defaults back to doing all of the work himself. He mentioned it can be difficult making deadlines when the work stacks up, but he wants to do right by people and fix their issues as fast as possible. This means that he works many long days. I then asked, do you ever think about shutting down your business? Roy loves being his own boss, and he mentioned that he worked for others before, and that work environment did not work for him. He likes working at his own pace and doing the work his way. He mentioned that he will continue running his own business and working for himself as long as he is able to do so. Roy said, if you find something you love, stick with it. My final question to Roy was, do you ever regret opening your business? I knew the answer to this question based on Roy's other answer, but he did go on to say no, he has never regretted opening his own business. He mentioned that he likely could have made more money working for someone else, but money is not that important to him. He also placed a high value on doing what you think is fun, and if you hate your job, you should find something else, no matter how much money you are making. Life is too short to not enjoy every day. I really appreciated the interview with Roy Edgman. Maybe one day I will try to open a business. My major takeaways from this interview were: 1. You do not have to go into debt to start your own business like everyone says. 2. You do not have to have employees. You can run the business on your own. And number 3, if you do quality work and take care of your customers, your business will promote itself. And 4, find a job that you love to do. Thank you.